I told my parents to pay me back my college tuition if they want a relationship. So my parents always had this favorite child thing going on with my younger brother Jamie. While I was working 2 jobs to pay for community college, they bought him a brand new Honda for his 16th birthday. When I graduated high school, they gave me a card with $50. When Jamie graduated, they threw him a huge party and bought him a laptop for college. I busted my ass at a coffee shop and retail store just to afford textbooks while Jamie got everything handed to him. My parents would always say stuff like, well, you're more independent, or you don't need as much help whenever I brought it up. But really, they just liked him better. The breaking point came during my sophomore year. I was barely making rent and had been eating ramen for weeks because I couldn't afford groceries. I called my mom crying, asking if they could help with just like $200 for food. She told me they couldn't because they were saving up to help Jamie with his dorm furniture. That same week, I saw on Instagram that they bought Jamie a whole gaming setup that probably cost more than my entire semester tuition. I graduated with $38,000 in student debt while Jamie graduated debt-free with a car, laptop, and basically everything paid for. When I finally got a decent job, my parents suddenly wanted to have family dinners again. They kept asking when I was coming to visit and why I never called anymore. My mom even had the nerve to say she missed having her daughter around, like she hadn't been treating me like a stranger for 4 years. Last month, they invited me to Jamie's engagement party. I showed up because I actually do love my brother, even though he's spoiled. But during dinner, my dad started this whole speech about how proud he was of both his kids and how family always comes first. I literally laughed out loud. After dinner, my parents cornered me asking why I seemed so distant and if everything was okay. My mom was like, we just want our family back together, with these fake tears in her eyes. That's when I told them exactly what I thought. I said if they want a relationship with me, they need to pay me back the $38,000 they would have spent on my college if they treated me the same as Jamie. I told them I calculated it based on what they spent on his tuition, room and board, car, and all the other stuff. My dad's face went completely red. He started yelling about how ungrateful I was and how they didn't owe me anything. My mom tried to play victim, saying I was being cruel and money shouldn't matter between family. I told them money didn't matter to them when they were spending it on Jamie, so it shouldn't matter now when they're paying me back. I said until they wrote me a check for $38,000, they could consider themselves down to 1 child. Jamie tried to defend them, saying they did their best and I should let it go. But honestly, he has no idea what it's like to struggle because everything was always handed to him. I left the party and blocked all their numbers.